When you first click on the ALEKS link, you're going to be taken to this website, aleks.com. So the first thing we must do is we must log in using the username and password that I emailed to you. If you forgot what that was, just shoot me an email and I can help you get that information. So if you've already been in the ALEKS program, maybe you've started the assessment. If not, the first thing that it'll take you through is kind of how to enter fractions and decimals and drawing lines. I've already done the orientation so that I can answer my questions, and now this next thing is that it's going to ask you a series of questions, and this is your initial assessment. So before you can do anything, you have to complete the initial assessment. So it gives you a question, and you are going to decide if you know how to answer it. So round it to the nearest 10. So I would say 130. Next. It's not going to tell you if it's right or wrong, but I'm going to answer as many as I can. Okay, if I don't know it, I say I haven't learned this yet. Okay, if I know it, I'm going to type in my answers. Oops. So it takes you through probably 15 minutes worth of questions. You want to answer as many as you can correctly, because what that's going to do is it's going to make you have less work to do in the end. Now, if you have scrap paper on the side, that's great. Okay. So if I haven't learned any of this yet, and I'm going to just do that because it's going to be quicker to show you where we're going to go from here. Okay, but you are going to complete this, so put some time aside. If you don't have enough time to finish it in one sitting, that's okay. What you can do is it will just automatically save it. You don't have to worry about saving it. It will automatically save, and you will come back to doing it exactly where you left off, because that's exactly what happened to me. Is we started on question 6 because I had started it already. So we're getting there. Okay, but it's going to ask you things related to your course. A lot of the topics related to your course. So if you know them, you definitely want to answer them and take your time and write it out on scrap paper, because what that's going to do is it's going to give you less objectives to have to learn as you move forward. Okay, so we're almost here. As you can see up top, right up here, there's assessment progress, so I know I'm almost done. So next, here we go. I have completed my assessment. So I want to click on next to see my report. So when I was talking about knowing some material and not knowing some material, I clicked I don't know to most of the things. So in my class, I'm in an algebra class right now, I have 12 slices of pie that I need to complete. Now if you look, I only know 8 of the 505 topics because I hardly answered any questions, so I hardly know any of the material in the class. What I did answer correctly was something about square roots or radicals, something about exponents, and something about functions, a little more about real numbers, and then some about the arithmetic. All right, so what my goal is at the end of this course to complete it is to complete all 505 topics. So first it gives you how well you did on that initial assessment. And then it goes through to tell you that the light part is what you're going to learn and the dark part is what you answered correctly. So you can move your mouse around the pie to get different pieces. Okay? And it actually tells you information. So if I actually click on the pie, it tells me what I need to know. There are no topics to choose from in this slice. Okie dokie. There are no topics. So some things I can't choose. So I need to get to a piece of the pie where it says I can learn something, where it says click on a topic to learn. I don't want to do graphing right now. I'm going to do the arithmetic readiness. So I am going to click on rounding to the hundreds or thousands to learn. So it asks me to round. Round 7,030 to the nearest thousand. If I don't know how to do that, I'm going to click on explain. Okay, so it gives you a little what you should do. Or if you do know it, you're going to enter your answer and click next. So if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to click explain, and it's going to go through rounding and place value with me. Before I actually take the assessment on it, I might want to practice then. Okay, so it's going to ask me now to say, oh, I'm going to round this to the nearest thousand. So I'm going to say 5,000 is my answer. And I'm going to hit next. All right. So if I'm going to practice again, round this to the nearest 100. So if I type that in and hit next, I'm good. If I don't know how to do it, then I click explain again. So if you look over here in the very light yellow box, it says I did good, and if I'm correct, I'm going to add this problem to my pie. So let's try one more. 4,734 to the nearest thousand. So I'm going to round that up to 5,000 and hit next. And because I've done the explaining and I've showed in my practice that I understand it, I'm now going to get more added to my pie. And I'm going to click done. So now I'm back to my pie, and instead of 3 out of 4 in the arithmetic ready, 3 out of 59, I have 4 out of 59. So I'm going to work through this pie chart until I have completed it. If you get stuck on anything, again, I'm your resource, I'm your teacher. So although it's mostly self-led, if you get stuck on anything, always email me and I can help you out. The expectation is that you're working at least 1 hour per day on this, so a total of 5 hours per week, and I will be checking in weekly, if not more, if I see that that is not happening. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck and enjoy.